Hello everyone, Mono here. Welcome back to a new video. Thank you for the 100 subscribers. Yay, we finally did it. Months ago, around 2 months, I decided to make a voice Q&A. And I know it's been a very long time because I'm very busy in life, but today I finally have the chance to do it. So let's begin. Why did you retire from making maps? Well, it's for the first and only reason to this is because I've been losing motivation, and it just feels not that satisfying to finish a map anymore. Like let's take an example where my first map, Corroder Facility. When I first finished it, I think most of you guys know it is not exactly the best map out there, but like it's a finished product. So I was like, oh nice, my first map, I finally did it. Oh, what an achievement. But like, le- uh, well, the maps nowadays, even though they look good, it just feels different, you know. It just doesn't feel satisfying anymore. So like all that comes to losing motivation. So it's why I decided to stop making maps in general. So like I have more times to spend on like actually meaningful stuff. So it's why I decided to retire. How did you discover FE2? Years ago when I first joined Roblox, I was like, oh, I wonder what games are there for me to play. And then FE2 is the first game that my friend decided to introduce to me. And then like I was like, oh, why not give it a shot? And then I played it, and for some reason I really like it because of the based gameplay. So I ended up playing it every day. So I decided to become an FE2 player. And then how are you so good at Ito? Uh, no. What's your best project you have ever worked on? I think it's no doubt is definitely Starry Silence Night. Being the remake of Starry Dreamland, which is also one of my better maps. I think like all of those decorations and the surroundings give it a very dreamy feelings, and just compare it with my other maps, and you can see a very big difference in terms of design. And of course, it's thanks to my collaborators. They worked really hard, and it's why Starry Silence Night can make success. Yeah, we got map of the day one time apparently. Yeah, it's definitely my best project undoubtedly. My question is, who is the best person you made a map with? Definitely not you. Well, I've collaborated with many creators out there. Wait, not really. But well, yeah. I honestly, I won't say who is good and or who is bad. I really had fun collaborating with everyone, so I don't know if I can actually select a best person, but like, I just had fun with everyone. So, well, yeah, I don't want to cause any conflicts. So, yeah, sorry, I cannot select a best person I made a map with. Where did you even start making FE2 maps? Uh, a fun fact. I actually began on in Orbit Creator because I that time I think FE2 still use scripts, which is something I'm not good at. So I decided to do it in Orbit Creator, which is very much easier settings. Why did you want to make FE2 maps? Well, when I first played FE2, I was like, oh, it's cool to finish a map. So like I wanted to try it out to see what kind of maps can I make. So there goes Corona Facility. A very bad start, but like, well, it's almost 2 years since it ever came out. So well, I guess it's still a good memory regardless of its quality. So yeah, why I wanted to make an FE2 map. Do you think you can get more maps added to the FE2 projects? Uh, I am not entirely sure because my maps are definitely not the best ones out there, but like I do have some maps being added, so yeah, I think maps like Starry Silent Night or some I don't even know anymore. I don't really have that good maps, so I doubt that I can get more maps added. Yeah. What are your thoughts on current state of FE2? Well, if I have to be very honest, I think that the community is, well, I don't know how to word it, but you get it. It is just not that crowded compared to what it was, and like even well, it can be reflected by the fact that even with new highlights or permanent maps, the community is just not that crowded. So I think is I think generally the flood escape genre is just not that popular anymore. So like nowadays people don't really play this much. So I guess it's also normal that the game is not that popular anymore. So yeah, but I see that they attempted to keep their community active. So yeah, it's honestly pretty sad. So are you forsaken? What? Are we forsaken? What? I trust this message
finds you in excellent spirits. I was wondering whether at some mutually convenient point of future you might be inclined to consider the prospect of engaging in a collaborative effort, specifically the joint conception and execution of a cartographic enterprise. It would, I believe, be both a stimulating and mutually beneficial undertaking should the
opportunity present in itself. How did you feel when I first made an OST for your map? Well, it's definitely more than surprising because like Starry Dreamland, I don't think I've ever told anyone about this, but like Starry Dreamland is actually my first experience in making an outdoor maps. So I was like for real, the spawn islands took me an hour to make. Yeah. And I was like just putting different islands here and there, and then for some reason and it decided to turn out like a very quality map. So it's definitely surprising that this would even have an OST in the first place. So yeah. Any plans you got for the future now that you've quit IP2? I don't really know. I would definitely still play those obby based games still, and like Eternal Towers of Hell. Yeah. And for I think I will still, yeah, for Eternal Towers of Hell, I think I would just make different towers, like try to make some towers, because I find that I'm motivated in tower making, but I'm not in FE2 map making. So I guess it's one new thing I can try. Will you be uploading Ito content on your YouTube channel, or will you be uploading other things such as different games and etc.? No, well, there's a reason why I won't be uploading Ito content is because most of the towers are too long and I'm bad at the game, so it will definitely take very long to to even make a tower video. So like for now I think I won't be making those, or unless there's some extremely short towers that I'm able to actually speedrun it. But like no, nowadays towers are extremely long and it's very hard to sight read, and it's definitely taking me forever to beat one. Ooh. And well, for the time being, I think I will still be like making different videos on my maps still. Yeah, like until I really run out of content. Alright, so yeah. What is the hardest tower that you beat in Ito? As of recording this video, my hardest tower that I ever beaten is Tower of Difficulty Chart, an insane tower. located in Ring 2. It's also my first soul crushing. Oh my goodness. Will you ever try to beat the most impossible tower in Ito? Until if only I have the skill level for the most impossible tower in Ito, or else I don't think I wanna even step into the tower in the first place. Do you used to love map making in FE2 back then? If yes, then what? Yeah, I definitely like map making back then, but yeah, it's cause again I mentioned earlier, like it's very satisfying to finish a map and also seeing how you guys react to it. Yeah, so I really had a lot of fun in map making, but like nowadays people are just yeah, it's a map. I will play it. Oh, I built it. Okay, so what now? So like it's just not that exciting to me now. So yeah, I looking back to the map making journey, it was very memorable, and I'm glad that I stepped into map making and like yeah. All right, so that's the end of the Q&A section, and like I'm very sorry for stuttering a lot because I'm not exactly the best in speaking English. And well, I'm thank you for your understanding. So, well, thank you once again. Thank you for 100 subscribers. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.